Hello, it's Cat Cove, and I'm coming today with a speed paint in a different way. I actually screen recorded this, and it was interesting. Kind of slowed down my drawing a little bit, but it happens. So I am starting this challenge, challenge or series. I don't know what to call it, but it's basically about not about, but is, me just using different color palettes for the drawing, and that's all I can use. Other than white for like highlights and everything, but other than that, I cannot use any other color except for the colors on the color palette. So I'm going to do a rainbow of them, and one or two just random palettes that I think would just look cool in this series. So, of course, starting out with the first color in the rainbow, red. So I went with this kind of, not fox, but wolf-ish dog. Let's just say dog-ish looking character. And since red is usually contributed with like anger, or kind of like that, angry, or love. Technically it can go with love too, but I had a different plan for love, but that will be a different video. But I also took a bit of his design from a very close friend's character. Mainly the trench coat I took. And all that. Right now I am drawing his hands. One thing I hate about drawing is drawing hands. I do have hands down, but not 100%. Sometimes they turn out good, sometimes they turn out bad, sometimes they're mediocre, but yeah. And I've started to notice a trend with me, at least with my furry characters. They don't have pants. I've noticed this. I am just noticing this because Cat Cove doesn't have pants, or probably any of these characters will have actual pants, which is, in my mind, a little bit funny. So I did him in this like kind of closed off, like get out of my face posture. I think I did pretty good with this. I really think I could have pushed myself a little bit more with this color palette. But oh well, you win some and you lose some. And I'm having some issues with the clip layer right now. Yeah, since Procreate added in clip layers, I've been loving that to half to death. I use it constantly. So right now I'm making my bottom layer, which is the base color I'm going to color him, which is this like, not like high opacity red, but a red color. And now I get distracted. Cat Cove, get back on the ball. And color in his hair. There we go, clip layered it so nothing's hanging out. I did a kind of darkish, not dark but light, orangey color. It's not the lightest, but it does complement the red very nicely, in my opinion. It's interesting seeing this part. I referenced an artist. Her name is Creepy Art. Creepy Artist, or hold on, I need to look at her name real quickly. But Creepy this person, Creepy Artist, I think is her name. I'm looking at it right now. How she draws her eyes, I kind of reference for. Excuse me. sorry, creep art show. Excuse me. But creep art show, I referenced kind of the eye type, kind of. But I really like her art style, so I may sprinkle in stuff kind of designed for her, from her. Blech. And people are outside cleaning the grounds. Just note, whoopee, I get all the weird sounds. I was having issues shading the coat because weirdly my iPad stopped recording when I started doing this part, and it got annoying to no end. I think I did the code like 5 times, but you guys don't see that. Then drawing in the shirt with a very light creamish orange, which is part of the palette, and all that. The shading was interesting, but we won't get there till towards the end. And there we go, just put everything together, coloring in his, what are those called? Like eyebrow rings? I don't know what they actually are called. Now, I'm not the biggest ever fan of his nose, but oh well. That's the only colors I had to work with. Then I, whoops, and meowing, lost the footage, the next part of the footage. So we just jumped the kind of here, but there was nothing fantastic. It was just me fixing the nose a little bit and everything. So now I am enjoying shading. This is actually, I liked how the shading turned out, but I definitely need to practice shading. I can say that 150%. I need to practice. I have definitely improved, like, the hair. Like, in my opinion, people may disagree with me, but in my opinion, the hair is always the most detailed in the drawing. It always is. Even on Cat Cove, it's always the most detailed. But I'm working on shading. So I'm going to shade the neck and coat. Whoopee. Nothing much. So just right now I'm shading, so I don't think you need me to be blabbering on here. So once we reach the hair, I'll be back and talking again. Well, see you then. So, you guys miss me, but this is the point I start shading my hair. And I've actually picked up how I shade my hair by Flying Pigs. She is a fantastic artist, and I really, really wish I could muster up the courage to ask to do a collab with her, because I love how she does everything and all that. It's just I'm a scaredy cat and just can't uh, actually speak up and say, "Hey, do you want to do a collab?" So I am just shading in the eyebrows with the appropriate colors because I realized, oops, I shaded them with red. And then I am just messing with some shading aspects, getting the colors a little bit darker on the hair, and brushing up against my mic. Very helpful for me. So just making sure everything's nice and dark because I wanted the hair to really pop, although I really need to work on the body too. And then I am just coming in to do the highlights on the eyeball. Well, no, I am not. I am doing some shading on the eyeball to make them a little shinier. And now I remember to put in the highlights. So putting in highlights on the hair. I still haven't gotten like the shiny part down yet. I am working on it, but it makes it look a little cartoony, I gotta admit. Now I'm coming in with the eyes, making them nice and bright. And then on the left, wait, is that left or right? Excuse me for my dyslexia. And then I am now signing my piece because that's always good to sign your piece. Loop-de-loop, there we go. Dating it, and we are done. This is the finished piece, and I hope you guys liked the voiceover. This is part 1 out of about 10. This is part 1 out of 10. I hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, hit that bell, give this video a like, and Blueberry, Marmalade, Blints love you. Go make a cat's or dog's day much better. Bye!